Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, we'll just go from
One,
the top.
two, 1, 2.
Hello, hello,
Check,
hello,
check.
hello, hello.
I can't believe you packed out
Twice. I think we just
divided the world. Didn't it?
stop really. It was
No, I respect it though. I respect it. But people came.
Nah, that's what's mad. I didn't think no one was gonna come.
1, 2. Yeah, 1. Oh, okay.
Hello, hello.
Nah, never that, man, never that. Yeah, I do, bro. It's taken ages, just like this Henshaw album, bro, just like the Henshaw album. How long has that been now? Yeah, and now here we are, still no album.
1, 2. I like 1, 2, 1, 2. This second lot are Larry.
I love
Wow.
it. This feels like me.
They've been, you can tell
This
they've
feels
been
like my
outside.
character right
Yeah,
now.
these are your friends.
They're like, we've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, yeah. These lot have been
Thank
waiting.
you, guys.
Did
We
you get to
appreciate
the
it.
bar? Yeah. All right, you lot are ready to party. So first of all, hi, welcome, thanks for waiting. It's the album listening party for Samm Henshaw. You've been waiting, we haven't, but make some noise for yourselves. Thank you. I was just saying to Sam that he's packed this room out twice. Like, that is...
Not deliberately though. That was it was an accident.
Bro, it's still
We just
amazing.
kind of said everyone come. So, but thank you all for coming.
Thank
we
you
didn't
for
think
coming.
everyone was
Like,
going to show up.
It's a big deal.
So we appreciate it.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through all the videos. Yeah, so you lot can see Sam looking all cute and stuff. Then we're going to get you guys to ask questions, and then we're also going to have you guys choose which 4 songs. Was it 4 or 5?
4 or 5, yeah. We have to rush through this one because
Yeah,
we want to go and party. And yeah,
So
that's,
you lot
you
can
know,
rate.
you lot can hear the album, it's out, innit? So we
Yeah.
want to...
But no,
We
but
wanna have
we
fun.
want a piece of you.
But
I
yeah,
think,
no, of course.
You know,
but like, I'm trying to get lit.
I
so.
will. I mean, I've still got some questions. I think maybe I'll ask it. There's a few that they missed. I guess we can ask about 2021 and your highlights. Let's talk about the year that well, some of us want to forget. But you were able to create this body of work and drop it at the beginning of this year. So
Yeah.
what were like? What was a highlight for you? And then what was a moment that you were like, oh my gosh, I can't.
Ooh. The end of the year sucked. It was awful. Hated the end of the year. I also thank God for the end of the year, but it sucked. And I think the highlight of it was like mixing. I mean, I hate mixing and mastering, but like once we were done, that was like the best feeling ever, and sort of that whole process. And it was weird because we had to do it via Zoom, which sucked as well. Yeah, it just doesn't sound. This doesn't sound positive. It really was, but like that part of it just it's just. But like, it was amazing to like finally be finished with it and know that like we were gonna make announcements and be like it's coming and you know all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it was great. That part was great.
Did you get anything for yourself? Did you do anything in that moment? Like, my friend's really good at this. She said, anytime I get good news, take a selfie. So I've got
mad.
random selfies and be like, like. So is there anything that you did at that moment that was like? I mean, it could have been anything. You could have
When
been
we were
You
done.
could have jumped on the bed. Like, did you mark the moment? Oh, Sam, really? You didn't? You
Do you
finished
know
the album
what?
and just
A
went to
really
work?
really bad thing happened at the end of the year. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I just chose to buy myself a PS5 because I was like, I should like make the most of it. So yeah, there we go.
Okay, I got all right. I respect that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do videos. We're gonna start with Still Broke.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go into Grow. Are we gonna go into
Grow,
Chicken Wings first?
grow. So Still Broke, Grow, and then Chicken Wings.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have visuals, and then we'll come back to you guys. Any questions, and then play songs that you don't want to hear. So
Yeah.
let's go.
don't live here.
Don't? Huh? So great to be back. I really missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. I hate it when you're away. Hey!
Lad.
Can I help you?
Yeah. We just moved into a new place and we were just looking for some type of house plant. Do you recommend anything?
Well, I have plans.
Yes, you do. You do have plants.
I have this plan.
Thinking something a bit more.
This is what you're looking for.
A bonsai.
This is your heart. Listen to it. Take care of it.
Thank you.
Yo, bonsai.
Bonsai.
Love it. This is crazy. I was just watching Karate Kid.
Really?
I feel like I kind of relate with Daniel, actually.
Right.
He just wants peace. That's where he was going.
I love that.
I'll pay for this.
Where'd you get that? The guy at the back just gave it to me. I think he works here. Nobody else works here. Just. That'll be 35.
It says 15. What does it sell?
The sale ended yesterday, unfortunately.
What?
It's cash only.
You have a working card machine there.
It's broke.
Yeah.
Alright. Take the change. I see you're gonna let her pay for you.
I just need you near me. With you it's easier to get by. Like blue skies on a Sunday morning. I know that heaven's on our side. If it hurts, baby, then it hurts, baby. It won't work now, unless you try. Oh, no, 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 baby. us, it's a step to take. We can't complicate it more than this. If it hurts, baby, we let it hurt. 'Cause it'll never work, no, unless we try. Oh, together we'll grow. Yeah, need to grow a little more with you. More in love, yeah. Baby, I just need you.
Brother, listen, I'm proof of hard experiences. Yeah, the lady is not always right. But every now and then, there's that one sweet place she ain't. It's when I say goodbye.
If I had it my way, it'd be Friday. We'd be chilling on the driveway, and Friday. Act like it's your birthday, for the champagne. I treat you in the right way. If I had it my way. Ooh, so in love, so in love. So in love, baby. So in love. Oh yeah, I'll be putting my love on. No need to worry, I got you on my mind, baby.
Hey, what's up, Salim?
Hey,
How's the big step coming on?
good, bro. Just graduated this morning.
All right.
Cause the heart wants what it wants, what it wants. Sweet rice and chicken wings. How you like your curly fries? Super size, sweetie and some lemonade. Tonight my bill is crazy.
two, on two.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah,
My
wah.
heart
Hey,
knows what
there we go.
box we're in. All right, we're in. Do you know what? I've got a
Thanks.
quick question about Sunny though, just
Yeah.
really quickly.
Go for it.
Is this the closing chapter of Sunny with Untidy Soul? We're gonna see him again.
We got one more episode that we're gonna make, so there is like an episode 4 that's gonna round off like sort of the whole story, and then after that, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, maybe Sonny dies.
My guy, bruh. We're trying to keep it light and
You
fluffy
know?
this year. Sam.
Could fall off a cliff. You never know. Something could happen. Anything could happen. Yeah.
Then what?
That was a bit violent, wasn't it? Sorry.
Sorry, guys. We're really trying to keep it light and fluffy this time around, but obviously not. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you guys an opportunity to choose some songs, which I think will be great, and then we'll do questions after. So
Sick.
Sam's nicely giving me a song to play.
Yeah.
You might have been listening, you might not, but my favorite is East Detroit. Girl,
Oh, bless you guys.
listen.
Thank you.
No, my heart. I genuinely cannot cope with the song. So I want Sam to share what we shared with some people earlier on today about the song, because it was a moment of vulnerability. And I think if you've heard the album, you would have heard the beginning sounding soulful. It's giving Sunday. It's, you know, like it feels happy and light. And then you get to East Detroit and it just kind of switches.
Yeah.
So if you would just kind of elaborate for the people about East Detroit before we play it.
Yeah, it's mad. I've got to do this again. East Detroit. Yeah, basically, long and short of it was I was in a relationship for 3 years, which is what like most of the album is based off of. And East Detroit is basically the part in the story where we break up. And it was weird and interesting to me because it was like this concept of, oh, like we've got all these plans together and we've got all these dreams and aspirations and all these things that we're going to do, and we're going to do it together. And then suddenly the minute that sort of ends, you just kind of have to chuck all of that in the bin, like all of that goes away. And so when you hear the first few lyrics of the song, it basically says, we said Paris all spring, made names for the offspring, colors for the vows, where are you right now? And it's just this idea of like, there were all these things that we had planned, and now none of those things matter. And so for me, it was like, and also like I was in America at the time when we broke up. She, broke up with me when I was in America. And
Right?
it wasn't like,
Right.
we don't hate her. She's
Red
amazing.
card.
She's amazing. But she is incredible. But
We
like,
love that healed response. That was nice.
no, it was like, it's not, I can't sit here and act like I didn't play my part in like messing the relationship up, innit? Like she did what she did for herself. So, but yeah, that's how it happened. And so it was obviously painful and it was weird, but it was that concept and idea of like, rah, everything's gone. Like everything that we had, everything we thought that we were going to have together is now gone. And I just thought it was really interesting to write about that crap. So I was like, I'm going to do it. Do you know what I mean? And like, yeah, we ended up with East Detroit. But I thought it was a brilliant concept and just area to dive into. And so, yeah, that's how East Detroit was birthed. Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, vulnerable moment done.
Yes.
Thank you,
I'm going to
sir.
go cry.
And then hopefully Tech has got it. We'll cry together. It's fine.
Yes, thank you.
Hopefully Tech's got it and we can go in with East Detroit.
I think that's a yeah.
I think that's a yeah.
Any minute
Shall I
now.
rap to lighten the mood?
Did you just... What's
No,
that
I
his
will
name
not.
from...
Chris, is it
Chris, that's it, from...
yeah, Chris. This happened earlier
We
too,
All Good Half?
by the way. East Detroit.
East Detroit.
Chicken wings.
That's chicken wings.
Tech have had, it's been tough
It's been
today.
one of those
So
days,
thank you. We appreciate you.
Oh.
We're nearly there.
Oh.
Nearly.
Oh.
Take time.
Oh.
Water break.
Oh.
It's coming.
Hey. There we
Yes.
go.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Paris all spring, make names for the offspring, colors for the at this room, baby. I'm so tired of sleeping in the guest room. Wondering what you get when in the next room. Make your next move, your best move. Baby, it's 4 a.m. in East Detroit, and I do anything to hear your voice. It gets so lonely when your heart is broken. I was hoping we could talk it out. Maybe we could talk it out.
Hello, hello.
We're back in.
We're in.
All right, so you guys have a think about what songs you want to hear, because we've got four songs we're going to play.
Yeah, let's do 4.
4 songs.
Yeah.
Can we just pick up your parents that are in the room, though?
Yeah, mum and dad just
Hi,
popped
Mum and Dad. Come and see your creation. Yes. Wow, you just took your dad's space.
I do.
You
I
just
love
stole
how
his whole
I
face.
know that's just like super awkward for my mum. I'm just like, I love it though. Oh, thanks for coming, guys. Yeah, my parents are here. Yay.
Yay. That does, honestly, parents arriving at things, it just puts a different spin on it.
It's now I've got to behave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't really said anything.
No,
wrong,
we've
to
been
be
good.
fair.
We've been
quite
good. Yeah.
Off mic. It's
Yeah.
a bit different. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
And I want to know what a common misconception is about you. Like, what is something that you just think, wow, really? That people think about you?
I didn't think about this when you asked me this earlier on.
Bruh,
I
even
know.
gave
I
you-
had
I
time.
asked him earlier, so he
had
wouldn't be on the
time.
spot, and then you didn't think about it. Shall I give you some?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So I think a common misconception is that, like, you're not friendly.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. 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 Like, I mean, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'd like to hope Well, no.
No, I think misconception.
Yeah.
is
Yeah. No.
obviously
of
it's
course.
incorrect.
Of course.
But I
That's
think
mad.
that is a common misconception, like that
I'm
Sam
shocked
just
by that.
walks around
Yeah.
singing his songs to himself and just got a
Like,
guitar
go
and
away.
taking everything seriously. And
I think that's one thing. A lot of people think I'm like super serious, and I'm probably one of the like. I feel like a friend just laughed just then because they were like, "He's not. I'm not a very serious person."
which is weird because, like, even if you watch, you've like Sunny is a whole character. I
Yeah.
feel like if you
The
watch
videos
you-
are like the dumbest thing ever. I mean, we put a lot of hard work into them, but like, I wanted to make sure that there was just so many stupid elements in it, like just weird things that happen. Yeah, I'm not very
So
serious.
is
at all.
that a common misconception that you actually
Yes.
are not like?
Yeah, people think I'm
silly?
like really serious. And I mean, Gaten, am I serious? No, not really. Yeah.
No, quite a goof.
Yeah, I am a bit of a
Yeah.
goofball.
Got anything else you want to say about him that we'd like to share? We shared some other stuff. we said some things in the other
We
room.
said
So
some
it's a safe
things.
space. He's calm. His
That's
parents
right.
are here, so he's calm.
That's
Yeah.
right.
His parent, yeah. I'll tell you what we did share in the other session, which I think is important. I asked you a question about your first musical memory.
Yeah.
And now your parents in the room.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's important. You please just share with everyone. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget the offering part.
So yeah, I used to when I was about 4 or 5. How old was I, Dad? I was maybe like, well, you don't know what this is yet, but like I was about 4 or 5, and I used to grab everyone and force them to. I would do a church service with them. I would like literally sit everyone down, and I was like, we're doing church, and I'm gonna be the pastor. I'm gonna be the worship leader, and I'm taking offering. So. I held down everything in that time, and yeah, I just remember it was a lot of fun. It was
Mum
great.
and Dad, do you remember that? I'm coming up there. I need
Gotta go.
the exercise to be fair. I'm coming. Hang on. I saw Daddy. Hi. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember. And I remember one of my friends getting him a toy guitar so that he can do a toy guitar and a microphone stand so that he can do his church.
Yeah.
So was you always in attendance, or did you take?
They didn't miss a service.
They didn't miss a service.
Never.
We had no choice.
Yeah. They couldn't.
So a 5-year-old was forcing you.
He was between 4 and 5, yeah, and he did it most time when we had loads of visitors in the house. So he gathered everyone
Yep.
together.
Yep.
Nice and embarrassing.
The
He knew what
offering
he
was
was doing.
sweet.
The offering was sweet,
The
was it?
offering was sweet.
You got some good aunties and uncles,
Yeah,
man.
man.
What a moment. All right, cool. So does anyone want to suggest any songs that we play from the album? Because we can't do them all. What? 816 is a
That
banger.
feels unanimous.
So we'll
I'm
do
ready for it.
816 first?
Yeah. Let's
Do you want to do
816.
them all like back to back? Yeah,
No,
should we
let's-
vibe?
Yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
we got 816, number
Alright.
1. number 2?
What's next?
We got to play Joy. That was always going to be in there.
Joy.
We'll
Okay.
do Joy last. So we got 2 in the middle. So we got Joy, we've got 816. What else do you want to hear? Thoughts and Prayers is a good one.
Cool.
All right, so we'll do, so just for tech, sorry, because I know it's quite a lot. So we will do first 816.
816.
Yeah? After that, we'll do Thoughts and Prayers. But I'll come back to you because I know it's been a long night. So we'll start with 816.
Yeah.
And then it'll give these lot time to think about a third one, yeah?
Let's do it.
Cool. All right. So we'll wait for that.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you, Tech. Hey, we got it up. Cool.
Take it.
Can I wipe away your
Take
tears?
it back. Take it back a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Rewind select.
Say love, hey love, can I wipe away your tears? Oh, yeah. I'm no angel, got no halo, ain't no saint, but you're an answer to my prayer. Oh, yeah.
I think we should take time.
You and I ride or die, mighty climb. Feeling like Valentine's every night. Oh, after single life got you tired, know you're trying. Baby, I'll love you right, know your mind. Oh, if you will, yeah. Oh, come to me, baby.
Just 10, like 8 minutes past 10. So we'll wrap up.
Work, hard work, it's hard work, but we'll make it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's crazy to explain it, but I want you here, baby.
I have to take a selfie of us before we go. The lighting is like, I didn't realize.
Come to me, baby. Take real love, and we face it, then back to basics, brand new. Yeah. Oh, and I've been searching for someone just like you, yeah. Hey. Many nights know you cry we might have run out of time. Oh, I used to feel that love ain't real. Spending my money, time all on you. We can do all the things lovers do. Oh, if you will, yeah. If you will, yeah. Come to me, baby. It's hard work, how the heart works. It's hard work, but we'll make it. We'll make it, baby. Oh, baby. It's crazy to explain it, but I want you here, baby.
Girl, you know what it is. I can't love you if you don't like that planet with all those things. Right on top right there. I always have to love it. Ain't no anchovies though.
Hello, stranger. The girl's in danger, but you won't fight hard enough to save her. Said it ain't your issue, cause it ain't your sister, it ain't your missus. You don't care to do your girl sit down with me, I would've. Maybe I would've thought for a second, and said maybe I shouldn't. There's blood on my hands after all. Oh God, there's blood on my hands after all. Bow my head, said my prayers. I'm the good one, ain't I? Wash my hands of all my sins. I'm the good guy, ain't I? If everyone were like me, could there be the change I'd like to see? Ain't I good? Ain't I right? Did I try? But if I can, I'd give more than thoughts and prayers. The burden's more than yours to bear. But ego's on my side. Am I as good as I say if I try? Do we try? We try. We try. Do we try? We try. We try. Hello, partner. The world's got problems, and you won't work hard enough to solve them. Cause you ain't Christians, and you ain't Muslim, and you might kill over race and color. If that had been someone that I knew, then I would've probably laughed at his race jokes when I should've. Guess there's blood on my hands after all. Guess there's blood on my hands after all. Now my hands and my prayers, I'm the good one, ain't I? Wash my hands of all my sins, I'm the good guy, ain't I? If everyone were like me, could there be the change I'd like to see? Ain't I good? Ain't I right? Did I try? But if I can, I'd give more than thoughts and prayers. The burden's more than yours to bear.
1 2 1 2.
Hello.
And we're back. All right. So, has anyone got any questions? Because we have to wrap this up a little bit early today.
Oh.
Oh, you're the easiest to get to, so we'll go here.
What are you saying? You good?
Hey, man, I'm good, man.
Firstly, the album is sonically sensational, so I want to
Thank
congratulate
you,
you. on
man.
that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, man.
From a visual perspective, you and Jim Pillion seem like a match made in heaven.
I appreciate
You're
it, bro.
giving like Orange Wednesdays a run for their money.
Thank
Like,
you,
it's
man.
crazy. What's the backstory behind the partnership? Like, what's going on?
I think we basically, yes, Jim is incredible. So, yeah, he deserves all the love and just all of that. But I think I'd come up with like a rough idea of what I wanted to do, and I knew that I wanted to make Untidy Soul some type of like series, and have all of the episodes feel like they connected in some type of way. And then we just basically went through a bunch of different directors, and we were just, you know, chatting with them and checking out their visuals. And it, like, originally, it's funny, I think when I'd gone independent, I was like super scared of the fact that I didn't think I was going to be able to pull off like sort of live action sort of visuals. And so I originally wanted to make it like an animation, and I think I ended up meeting Jim, and we spoke, and Fran, our producer, and we just got on. And I think that was literally it. It was just, we just got on, and the way, I think I told him some of the initial ideas. We always knew that we wanted Grow to be a story about a bonsai tree, and we always wanted Still Broke to have the bonsai tree in it before, and like Jim just contributed so much to what was already there, and it just made it easy to jump into that world and create what we did. Yeah. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
First off, mic is loud. First off, album's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Loving it.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, there's clearly a religious and spiritual influence in your life, which
Yeah.
carries over to your music.
Yeah.
And as somebody who isn't religious or spiritual, I always find it interesting talking to my friends who are and asking, do you see yourself as more spiritual or more religious? And, you know, I'm wondering for you, do you think that you identify more with kind of the Christian ethos and the Christian version of religion, or is more spiritual and kind of just shaped by your upbringing? And how does that affect your music and the way that you go about life?
This is going to be a long answer.
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to be careful because my dad is here and he is a pastor. So, all right. So, I got asked something similar the other day. Basically, the way that I look at it, religion and relationship are two very different things. I look at the foundation of what Christianity should be is relationship. That's a relationship with God. It can very easily become religion. And so the idea of religion, I guess, is that, you know, it's a structured thing, and it's kind of like rules, and you have to do these things in order to make it into heaven or whatever. Relationship, when you think about all these people in this room here right now, the relationships that you have with each other, it's not a forced thing. It's not something that you feel like you know, need to do. I don't need to be my dad's son. I don't need to be Gaten's friend. Do you know what I mean? It's something that I want to do, and it's something that, you know, we want to do, and it's meant to be a very easy thing. And I think for us as people, we've made it somewhat complicated. And but the idea of relationship is that when I say relationship, it's this idea that like we have a relationship with God, and we should have a relationship with God, and that is, I don't know if that's like, if that comes under the idea of being spiritual or yeah, I don't know if it comes under the idea of being spiritual, but I know that like relationship is different from religion. So if you are, you know, going church every Sunday because you feel like you have to, you're probably, you know, if you're going to church every Sunday because you feel like you have to, or you're praying because you feel like you have to, it's more than likely it's like religion to you. Do you get what I mean? But a relationship is, at the end of the day, if I want to talk to my dad about something, I can talk to my dad about it. If I want to talk to my mum about something, I can talk to her about it. It's the same thing with God. Prayer is just literally a form of communication. And it's got a different title, but that's just that's just what it is. And I feel like that's the only way I can explain it. And yeah, because it's relationship, it's a big part of my life, and it just, you know, goes into the music. Essentially, it's yeah, it is everything to me, and it is who I am. I hope that answered the question, and I hope it cleared it up a bit. Yeah. Thank you, though. That's a great
I'm gonna
question.
run here. That was a
Thank
great
you.
question.
Incredible.
Hello.
Congratulations on the album, Sam Broski.
My bro,
Lots
good
of
to
love,
see you,
man.
man.
Likewise, man. My question is, what was the hardest song to finish and why?
Ooh, that's a fantastic question, bro. I feel like I feel like, you know, Loki Gates. Every song was like, there's not like 3 versions of one song. There's like maybe there's more than 3 versions of every song on this album. So, but I will probably say Grow. I think Grow is probably not the hardest, but the longest one to finish. I wrote Grow maybe at like the end of 2018, beginning of... I'm saying all of this and I feel like it might actually have been enough, because I just spent bare time just trying to get the snare right on enough. But no, I'm going to say Grow, because Grow, like I started writing it, and in like, end of 2018, maybe beginning of 2019, and I just had to go. I wrote the first verse, it was fine. We had the chorus, it was fine. But like, there was the second verse, which was crap, and then there was no bridge, so it never went to that dum 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 dum, like, which is my favorite part. And I think 2019, end of 2019, we figured it out, and we got it. But yeah, that was probably the hardest part of that record. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's me, Karen Sean from Enemy. Sorry, I want to plug my credentials. Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm plugging myself.
Thank you for being here.
My question is, 1, when is your acting deal coming? Because you did well.
Thank you.
And number 2, I wanted to know where your love for fanfare and orchestral music came from, because it's very organic in its sound, this album as well.
Thank you. First question, I do not know. The idea of me acting makes me cringe. It really does. I'm trying to get a bit more used to it. My dad used to be an actor. He was a actor in Nollywood.
Yes, Dad. Come on.
Yeah. So I'm trying to avoid following too much in his footsteps.
Do those films still exist?
Say that again?
Do those films still exist?
They do.
Oh my gosh. You're going to tell me what the films are after. Do you remember what any of them were called?
Oh, I watched one like the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it called?
I can't say.
Oh, okay.
I can't say. I don't know if he'd want me to.
Off mic,
If he does, then we'll probably, you can come back for another screening and we'll watch your stuff. No, but yeah, my dad used to do it, so that is where like my love of film and acting and all that stuff comes from. But I just don't know if I can do it. Yeah, but maybe I'm like interested. So we'll see. We'll see. And in regards to your second question, I think it might have come from like movies. I just loved hearing like, just when you just hear like those orchestras just going in, like making these cinematic, it's like, it's weird because when you watch a film, they're literally playing your emotions. They're like playing what you should be sort of feeling within that moment, and it's an extension of that. And so I just think, it probably came from like film, just watching movies and hearing that and being like, all right, cool, I'm gonna put this in my music. It's dope. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think one more question, then we play Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone want to take the? Oh, got a shy hand over there. Give me one sec.
Sam,
Young Tash.
well done.
Thank you very much.
You've done it, you know.
I appreciate
Come on.
you. Thank you.
All right. My question is, what was the most you've had to sacrifice to get to this point? And also, what do you think you've learnt going forward? So what are things that maybe you've done and it's been like, this is something that anyone embarking on this journey should be aware of?
Yeah.
And also moving forward, I've had to go through this, so maybe I'm not going to do this, or something was easier than you thought or harder. Like, what are those two things?
Wow. You lot asked some mad questions today,
The
boy.
alcohol.
Right. Yeah, you lot went in.
Drunk, what is it? A drunk mind speaks a sober heart?
Yeah.
Y'all drunk.
Damn. I feel like I missed some birthdays, which
There was a friend.
which sucked. I hope none of you were in this room. No, but for I missed some birthdays. I think it like, and certain family events and stuff like that, which obviously wasn't something I ever wanted to do, but yeah, that always ended up happening. I think it honestly really affected my relationship with my ex at the time, or my girlfriend at the time. And I think that was quite a big deal. I feel like just all of that stuff, really. I feel like those were the main things that it affected. And then, sorry, what was the second part of the question? Yeah, definitely. I think because of the position I'm in now as well, I can choose to say no to a lot of stuff. And I can choose to just, I mean, you always have a choice, but I guess, yeah, I'm just in a better position now to be like, I don't want to do that, and I don't think I need to do that because I want to prioritize my family and friends and people that are important to me. And so, this thing can always go. I could lose my voice tomorrow and never be able to sing again. But, I can't, yeah.
I'm going to need
Yeah,
you to
please.
stop saying
Sorry.
negative, babes.
I'm sorry, but you know
That's
what I
not
mean. That's the
happening.
reality.
But I know what you
Like, the
mean.
reality is, like, these things that we're doing, at the end of the day, it doesn't define us. So, my relationships with the most important people in my life are the things that I need to prioritize. So, yeah. Thanks.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so I think that is the perfect way to go into Joy.
I think so too. Also, shout out my dad again, because that's his
Yeah.
voice you're about to hear on Joy.
Go off, Dad.
So it's him all over it.
I think.
Sorry, also shout out my mum, because I feel like I've just been giving my dad bare love. But my mum's amazing, so please, yeah, show her some love too.
We might as well do your shout outs. You wanted me to remind you about YouTube.
Oh yes, please give it up for YouTube. This is being streamed, so it's on YouTube right now. Thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to do this and for joining us for this. And hi to everyone at home that's watching this around the world or wherever you are. Thank you to you guys. Honestly, genuinely, thank you so much for coming out. It's been incredible. Very grateful for all of you in here. I know a lot of you, and I also don't know a lot of you, so hopefully we'll get to meet outside afterwards. But thank you guys. You guys are all amazing. God bless you all.
Great. Thank you, Sam. All right, so yeah, sorry we couldn't play Untidy Soul in its entirety, but I'm sure you've all battered it out, and please go and do that. We need numbers all the way up. We need stream it.
We really do.
Leave it on your phone without the sound on. Just
man.
allies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah, I want to see
get the
UK soul
numbers.
music get some.
If you've got
some more
multiple
love, so.
phones or other things in the house, just run the rhythms. just run it. Your mum comes around. Oh, I've got some songs for you. Just run it. Just run it. So yeah. Sam, thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Please give up
We've
for
had a
Nadia as
great
well. She's been
night.
incredible.
Oh,
Please.
sorry.
Thank you.
I get shy. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for being yourself. Thank you for putting that in the project. And yeah, we're going to go into Joy, which is a nice ending. And then you're going to go and rave, aren't you?
Yeah, let's go have some fun after this, man.
Thank you,
Please.
Tech. We're ready for Joy. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Nearly ready.
I sometimes confused about prayer, and that's the saddest thing for me, because people think it's only when something goes wrong that's when you pray. This one might leave you teary-eyed, this one gonna keep you flying high, this one gonna get you through the night. The song is called Joy, sweet joy. I had to conquer my fears, I had to wrestle with faith. I made some plans for the future, them plans kept showing up late. Now let's enjoy, sweet joy. Became a stranger to friends, but real pally with my doubts. I had to lose the bigger picture just to figure me out, to find some joy. Maybe I'll stop seeking all these earthly pleasures. Maybe I'll find joy, sweet joy. Anybody say yeah. I just want joy. Oh yeah, don't you worry what tomorrow may bring. You got joy, sweet joy. Don't you worry what tomorrow may bring. You got joy, sweet joy. Don't you worry what tomorrow may bring. You got joy, sweet joy. Don't you worry what tomorrow may bring. You got joy, sweet joy.
Thank you so much. Please make some noise again for Samm Henshaw. Honestly, yep, just go stream the album. Go and have fun if you're going to the after party. If you're not, then it's cool. Just go home, be safe, be merry. It's been nice to be able to like feel energy again and people and
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
So thanks for doing this, Sam. This is beautiful. Thanks to your team
Yes,
for having
please give
us.
it. Yes, we love
Oh,
you,
love you
Nadia.
too.
Thank you.
So you know I
Yeah.
gotta go because I got work early in the morning. So. But yeah,
No,
thank you everybody. Everyone make your way to the entrance and exit.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
And then yeah, thank you guys. Go and get Untidy Soul, please.
Chill for a bit. No, we'll chill for a bit. Come on now. Come on. I can tell you, oh, party Adam.